Hey Deckers, today I'm going to be having a look at Visions of Mana on the Steam Deck OLED. Huge thanks to Square Enix for giving us a key to test this one out, and I am a bit surprised that this isn't running a little bit better. However, it does look absolutely gorgeous, the story is very engaging, and the cutscenes are very often. So bear that in mind that you'll probably be watching more of a movie for the first hour or two of this than playing the game, but if you are into the Mana series then you are going to have a great time. Best settings I've got for this at the moment is going to be a little bit down to personal preference, but it's between quality FSR2 and high mode and no FSR and standard mode. Because if you put standard with quality FSR2, as you can see here, it looks absolutely disgusting. I'm really not quite sure what's going on there. But with no FSR and standard quality mode, it is very clean, but there is a bit of a black outline around the characters, which I guess is the art style. But on the OLED screen, it does seem to flicker quite a lot because of the way the anti-aliasing is implemented, and there is no way to tweak the settings bar these kind of presets, which is very odd. I did also try the Steam Deck override, and this seems to be the case on all PCs, so very minimal updates with the standard quality and no FSR. It does look a little bit cleaner, but we do miss out on some of those effects which we do get with the high quality, but we need that FSR quality to kind of counteract the not only the frame pacing issues but also some of the aliasing issues as well. Looking in the background, it's very hard to tell a lot of these differences, but I did end up playing through most of my time with this on high and quality FSR2 mode. This is also on GeForce now if you do want to play it at the absolute max settings. But if you do want to play this just locally, then I will recommend dropping your frame rate and FPS limit down to 40 if you have the LCD or 45 on the OLED. Although it will still dip under this in a fair amount of fights, at least it will cap it and keep that frame time and frame rate and the battery down as much as possible, giving you a bit more of a stable experience. Especially in some of the big fights, it does go under that 40 frames per second mark, but it can also go over it later on as well. There are an absolute ton of cutscenes, but fortunately they are absolutely gorgeous, and you do want to listen to some of the story that's going on, especially if you want to understand the lore behind everything, but otherwise it's still great to play. Let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into Visions of Mana on the Steam Deck or playing on GeForce Now. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
Resolve never sways.
The moon is beautiful. Oh, and there's a Terran.